Hello everyone, welcome back to Sim Airport. Now, the last episode we got a lot of stuff done. You know, we went through and took care of getting the Concourse B taken care of, right? I will say, if you hear background noise and stuff like that with, you know, jingle jangling and barking and whining and stuff like that, the dogs are a little restless today, and I kind of have to, I got to keep my eye on them and do this at the same time, so apologies up front for that. So anyway, what I want to do today is before we get any planes scheduled for these gates and everything, because we haven't done that yet. But there's a couple of steps that we need to do first. So one, you know, we need to make sure that our baggage claim area is a lot bigger. Well, not necessarily bigger, but we need to have more options available. You know, we need at least 2 more, you know, to kind of help with the amount of gates that we have. Well, you know what? We could actually probably just get away with 1. Can probably just get away with 1. But what I can't get away with is I can't have 1 baggage depot for all 4 of these because it's just not going to be enough. So we're going to need to add a baggage depot in over here along with another hangar. And then I'm also going to need to get ticketing and security are going to have to be expanded as well. Now, that's not going to happen today, but over the next couple of episodes, the ticketing and security areas will have to expand. And this shouldn't be too hard to do. It really shouldn't. All right, so the first thing that I want to do and what I want to focus on is going to be our baggage claim right here. Shouldn't be too hard. You know, when we look at this, we really only have this little area right here that we need to add on underground when it comes to our foundation. The main reason for that is because, you know, we see how we have our line that's already going to it. I actually really like how they have this. This is something new. This under construction area. That's very nice. I like that. I like how they've added that in there. Now, this is actually, that took a lot, it's a lot faster than what I thought it was going to take, so that's good. No, I don't want to, okay. I was going to say I don't want to clear that wall out, but it didn't clear it out, so that's good. So let's go up. Let's go up to here, and we'll do a baggage carousel, and it needs to go into that direction. Okay. And then, let's see, utilities, conveyor belt, and we'll have, the conveyor will come down to, okay, it'll come down to there, so that's fine. And then the next thing that I'm going to need to do is, let's go ahead and start planning this out just a tad here real fast. And what I need to ensure is I've got, let me double check this here. So this area doesn't really need to necessarily be that big. But if I'm looking at planning, and I'm looking at this, this needs to be at least 3 by 11. Yeah. Yeah, 3 by 11 is what I want. So actually, let's do 4 by 11. I think 4 by 11 should do us. So if I go based off of that same area, why don't we go ahead and bring it down here? So we'll do, let's do 11 and 4. So if that's where I have, yeah, if that's where I have the baggage depot, that'll actually work out really, really well. And that's mostly because we're going to have the hangar up here. The baggage depot is right across from these, so that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, with that baggage depot, I'm going to need to have another conveyor coming down this way. So if that's 3, so we'll have to just expand onto that and have that come down. I don't know if you can hear the dog in the background, but she is, oh, she's not happy. She's rubbing herself up against the stairs going, "Ngang, ngang, 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 ngang." Again, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but if you can, I'm sorry. If you can't, good. Just have to wait and see what happens on the playback. So then that needs to come down to here. And then I think I'll go ahead and do 3 to there. Crap. What I also realized too is this is going to need to change. So So I have these connected up to there. This is not going to be able to go that way and this come out and down. I'm going to have to... Crap. So I think I just need to add a little section onto here, I think. Might have to come out too, but I might not. I don't know yet. Let's find out. Thankfully, they're actually pretty quick on their building here. So that is a producer, right? Yeah, and so is that. So I'm good there. Because what I need to make sure of is that if the stuff coming in, so the baggage that's coming into here is being produced out to this baggage hub, which is then going into the carousels over here. Now, I'm sure there's probably something different that I can do with that, but I honestly don't feel like doing that right now. Just because I haven't done an episode in a few days, and, and I'm sorry about that. Having a new puppy is actually a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. I had no idea the amount of work that it was going to take for a frickin' puppy. Don't get me wrong, he's freaking awesome. I love him to death. And I'm going to do a little plug in here. If you guys have a chance to do so, follow him on Instagram. Ollie Doodle Dandy is what his name is on there. He is freaking awesome. He is just awesome. I mean, I can't get enough of this dog, I'm telling you. I just can't. He is the best. And he's only 4 months old. That's what I love about him so much. He's only 4 months old, and he is just priceless. He's absolutely priceless. Anyway, so if I have this come down to here, it'll come down this way. Oh, wait a second. So this actually needs to come down to there. Because this is coming out of there and going into this over here. Yeah, crap. What's what here? So this is going out. Okay, so that's perfect. So yeah, I'm setting this up. Ooh, am I setting this up on the right side? I need to. Need to make sure it's being set up on the right side. So however I set this up, it needs to come out here and go in here with the way I'm setting this up over here. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, planning, white. And I'm just making the white line here just to be careful and cautious of what I'm doing. What annoys me is that you have to go through and you have to build a foundation underneath, and to build a foundation underneath is not cheap. It's definitely not cheap at all, and I don't like that, but there's not much I can do about it because it's part of the game. Just part of the game. So I can put this on that side. So everywhere where I have pink right now, that is where we need to have foundation. So the foundation needs to be all through there. So this is going to create basically a huge underground network for these. So let me build the foundation for this real fast. And then what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to gauge on which direction that this needs to go. If I'm looking at this, then the producer is here, and then the intake is here. So this would actually need to be the opposite direction of what it is. So the yellow will need to be up here, and vice versa. So let's look at... So my baggage depot, so it needs to be in this direction, from what I've gathered. And then this needs to go there. From looking at it, that is what I think needs to happen. So let's, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, and let's hope that that is correct. And I am correct, so that's good. Good, good, good. All right, so the intake will be there. Didn't really need to go up that far with the foundation, but that's all right. So let's see, utilities, we'll go conveyor. What is that saying? I don't know. Construction clear. Let's get rid of that. Now, the big question is, I mean, granted, I have $322,000. What I'm trying to avoid doing right now is I'm trying to avoid taking out a loan. Like, I really, really don't want to take out a loan. Because I think that's kind of pointless. I really do. I think taking out a loan right now with the amount of money that we're making is not the best decision. Could we if we wanted to? Yes, but I don't think it's the smart choice right now. All right, so foundation, this is going to cost... It's not... Actually, this isn't costing nearly as much as I thought it was going to. $36,000, $19,000. Did they lower the price of the foundation? No, because there it is, $197,000. Okay. And then that's an additional $27,000. But at least we were able to go through and we were able to completely afford it. I mean, that makes me happy. You have no idea how happy that makes me. So let's have them finish that, and then I will be right back. All right, so that actually didn't take them long at all to get that taken care of, which is really good. Again, I'm sorry about the dog. I know you can hear her. I'm sure you can. It's... so the biggest thing right now with the dogs, and the reason why I can't have them together, ooh, that actually works out really well. I like how there's a wall in between there. I would have the dogs together, but come to find out, our oldest dog, she ended up somehow probably eating poop out in the yard and ended up with a parasite in her stomach, and we don't want her to give it to the puppy. So we have to keep them separate for, I don't know, I think another week or so, week and a half, I think, is when we take them both back to the vet, just to make sure that neither one of them have it. Because the last thing that we want is to have one of them get rid of it and then the other contract it and then them pass it back and forth to each other. That would just be annoying. I would not like that at all. So anyway, moving on. So what I think I'm doing here is this what I'm doing? Yeah, this is what I'm doing. So get them to clear that out, and then adding in all of the conveyor belts and everything, and that worked out like I wanted it to. So we have this, we changed this to, well, this was actually already a producer, and it's coming down and hooking up to the baggage hub here. And then in here, it's going all the way down to this direction, and then it's going to hook up to this one as soon as that wall is gone. Once that wall is gone, then we'll be able to get that taken care of. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for that, let's go ahead and build a hangar. Let's see, medium hangar I think will be fine. Then again, do I want a medium hangar or do I want... I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll just do a medium hangar. We will. We'll do a medium hangar. And, I mean, I was thinking about maybe doing a small hangar, but... medium hangar. The only reason why I was thinking small one was because I think that maybe just one car should be able to take care of both of those. But then I don't want to have issues with that, you know? I really don't. So, anyway. Must be assigned to aircraft gate. Okay, well I can do that. So we can assign that to there and there. So that takes care of that. Close that out. So there we go. We've got that taken care of. Still have the option to add a third one in here, but I think what I want to do is I want to get those up and running first before we do anything else. I can actually expand on my land right now if I want to. I really could. And I think I will. I really do think I will. Let's save it first. I'm going to save the game first. Now, the interesting thing is that when you save the game, it actually pauses it automatically, which is weird. I don't know why it does that, but okay, that's fine. Now, the reason why I also wanted to save it first was because it used to be, like a few months ago, when you tried to expand, the game would crash. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Which is why this pops up. Important, save your game. During land expansion, game may crash when writing landexpansion.airport and reloading. Strongly recommend to save your game before continuing, which I've already done. So we'll purchase. Believe it or not, it actually does an autosave as well. Sometimes it does not take. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This time it did. So we're good. Ha! Ha! Yay! Now, the main reason for expanding over here, well, a couple reasons. One, this is where, in order to give yourself the LRT, or the light rail transit, you have to expand to this parcel of land over here. Number one. Okay. Number two is this is going to be the area that we're actually going to do ticketing. We're going to move ticketing over here. Probably going to move security over here as well. That way, this kind of frees up this area so that I can put maybe another one of these in here. I actually just thought of that. I'm sitting here going, ooh, wait a second. If I'm going to move ticketing over, why don't I move security over? Make it easier. This is awesome. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, you know, now that we have the ability to expand on all four sides, the possibilities are really endless with this frickin' airport. I'm just saying, they're really, really endless when it comes to trying to build this and really trying to create a unique design. Now, it does look like that when it comes to the roads and stuff like that, you know, we don't have much control over that. You know, they have to stay there. But that's still not a bad idea. That's still not bad, because you can actually take the road in here, but then take it all the way over and down this way if you really wanted to do that, and then get rid of the road here. So that way you can keep expanding out in that direction. I mean, it's a possibility. You never know. You never know what you might want to do. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. I need to adjust this again real quick. My voice probably got a little bit louder. It's because I'm having to kind of tweak a little bit with the hardware that I have, or the not the hardware, but the software that I have that does the adjustments and everything for the voice. You know, and the sensitivity of it. So I'm having to tweak it a little, because I'm trying to eliminate some of the background noise and the white noise that's happening. But, you know, not really much else I can do with that. Anyway, now I'm just rambling. Anyway, all right. So we have that set up. We need to assign a couple more baggage cars. So that'll be good. Oh, okay. So apparently it looks like no matter where you have the baggage cars, they're going to go... Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, that's, different. And I'm sure that some of you are sitting there yelling and screaming at your computer screen, you don't need it, you don't need it. I thought I did. I mean, aesthetic-wise, it looks good to me. Just saying. Anyway. I believe this should be working properly. Let's get rid of all of the planning that has to do with this. That way we can actually see what's going on down here. So this is actually working out pretty well. My concern, though, that I have, because what I want to do is... I had the idea of maybe having ticketing and security. Well, at least ticketing over here. I was thinking about leaving security where it is, but since I can move security over here, that's great. I don't know what I'm going to do with the road, though. Because I have to keep it secure somehow. Okay, so that's going to take some thinking. That's definitely going to take some thinking. But for now, I think we can go ahead. I think we can handle adding in a couple more flights into here. That is not what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, adding in some more flights, I think, is definitely going to be in our best interest right now. The thing that I'm going to have to be careful of, though, is timing. I'm really going to have to be careful of timing, because I only have only have the one thing. The one, what is that? Runway. That's what it is. God, I don't know why I couldn't think of that for the life of me. Anyway. So let's look at, what's deals and negotiations? Interest, desirability, quantity, actions. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. So a Boeing 707 is 180 passengers. A 737 is 140. Okay, so we'll go with those two. So that's what, an afternoon and morning? Galactic Point, I can't do anything with. Sparkjet. Starflight, I already have some. So let's go with a couple more 707s. And those are morning flights. So let's just kind of do this. Let's just kind of space it out like every, 15-ish minutes or so. Now, granted, there might be some overlap when it comes to a takeoff and a landing, but it should be pretty minimal. It should be fairly minimal. There's another Boeing 707. I can actually get, I need another AM flight. It's a 320, those are tiny. Give me just large ones. Sparkjet, large 767. Ooh, that's a 250. Alright, let's try that one. I'm curious to know how many of you guys are going to be standing here going, oh my god, what are you doing? When it comes to all of these flights that I'm doing right now. With just one runway. I know, it's a little scary, isn't it? Just a little bit. Alright. Let me go ahead and take the 707 and the 767 there. I don't have any more AM flights available, but I've got plenty of evening slots available. So let's add that one, and then we'll add... Let's add this one in. Okay. Mexicana... 767, we'll go ahead and accept that one. And honestly, that's going to be like the last one that I accept right now. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the last one that I accept. So we'll do that. Let's look at our flights. Let's see, we're currently on today. Okay, so a couple of them did get scheduled, so that's good. 39 out of 39 at gate. It's actually departing now, so nice. Okay, so a couple flights did come in for B2 and B3. Very cool. Did we get all of them boarded? Yes, we did. Awesome. So that's going to take... It should take our total up on tomorrow for a pretty decent amount. Holy crap, look at that. Yeah. Let's... Fingers crossed that we will be able to handle this. We will see. But we won't see today. We will have to wait until the next episode. So, next episode, definitely going to work on the expansion of ticketing and security. Probably going to play around with it a little bit and look to see... He's got an itch. I can't help it. I'm sorry, he's got an itch. Probably going to see off camera what this is going to look like when it comes to pickup and drop off. Well, pickups obviously won't change, but drop off will change. And I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see what happens with this and kind of test it out. Make sure that I can move these over here. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Like always, everyone, questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section below. If you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and check out the Twitch stream. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I've made affiliate on that, and I don't know. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's very laid back, very casual. So come check that out. Anything else you want to know about me is in the description down below. Check out Oliver on Instagram at Ollie Doodle Dandy and give him a follow. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.